segment, WhatsUpp, from the overall program, Be Our Guest, an entertainment talk show on Galaxy Television where we overreach for the stars. And before we went for the break, I did tell you we do have an A-lister veteran in the building today. And we'll be doing introductions and, of course, asking him questions, just getting to know whom the man is, the myth, the man himself, the legend. And he is right here in the studio with us. I want you guys to help me welcome to the studios this morning, Mr. Abay Esho.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, House.
Yes.
Happy to be here, and been looking forward to this, and I'm here, and I'm happy.
All right, thank you very much. It's not easy to have people like this in the studio. Now, quickly I'll be going through and telling you his profile and telling you whom the man is. Now, for some of you, you might not know the face, but others might, and this just helps explain theoretically and physically who he is. I'll start by saying Abay Esho is a multiple award-winning filmmaker, composer, and content developer. His signatures are on a number of successful films, TV series, reality shows, movie, and TV series soundtrack. Now, some of these go as follows. You have Heaven's Gate. Oh my God, I really love that one. Oasis, Domitila, Tears in Heaven, Spider, Mortal Inheritance, Heart of Gold, Dangerous Twins, Valley Between, The Apprentice, A Time to Heal. Now, Mama's Book, Sweet and Sour, Living for Tomorrow, Dear Mother. That was my favorite that time, and a number of super story titles. Now, these are some of his works as a director, composer, and of course a producer. He's also the founder of Yabatek Film Academy. So we'll do another one. Help me welcome this legend to the studio again. We're so happy to have you in the studios this morning. We know I can tell from your overall countenance that you are really tired. It took a lot for you to get here. So
well, I'm here, and like I said earlier, I'm happy to be here, and just have fun, and let's get cracking and just just tell the world what you're doing.
All right, so thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Of course, WhatsUpp does. Of course, Marco and I, we are so honored to have you in the studios this morning. Now, I am going to be asking you a couple of questions. Nothing too cumbersome or over the edge. Just want to get to know whom you are and go deeply into personal stuff. Not too deeply, but this would help people out there, especially the Gen Zs, know. Like for example, the TV series Dear Mother, I have this very favorite connection to it because I would always sit and watch it because I grew up with my family, but my mom left Nigeria to the United States. So, when I haven't been around someone who I call my mom, I really love her so much, and then the Dear Mother thing, yes, so it kind of so I'll start by asking you this question. I'll say how and when did you get into filmmaking, and what motivated you?
Actually, I came in writing songs for films, and the way back these days of this first English movie that Kenneth Nebo did, Glamour Girls.
Wow.
Glamour Girls, and then I wrote the soundtrack for Domitila, Heaven's Gate, Heart of Gold, Sweet and Sour, Living for Tomorrow. So I was working basically writing some movies too, and of course when I'm less busy, I go on set with my bosses and late Chiko Ejiro and Seb Ejiro. I'll go to set, just and I picked interest in in what they're doing. You understand, and I told them, boss, I get to be part of this thing. What? So Chiko Ejiro, blessed memory, just called me one day. Okay, take pen and take paper. You're gonna be the script supervisor for the next project we're doing. I said, oh,
Wow.
Bros, how I go take start now? When I call the shot, just you jot it down, and it's awesome. And so I started doing that. I was actually one of the first script supervisors way back then, and
Wow.
so the easiest way to be a director for me, and from my experience, is to go through, being a script supervisor. They make the best directors. You understand?
Wow.
Because you're working directly with the director, you're working with the actors,
So
so you're picking things. You understand? So that was how it all started, and from there I moved into production management, props management. I did all those, and so when it was time for Safari to go, and when it was time for us to, we're two actually. There's a friend of mine, Mike Gillingham, that we grew up together, and we're doing this together too. So when it was time for Safari, I had to take a little break of. When I say Safari, I'm talking about one day go better. I know one day go better. Just go better. So, yeah. So when we're going to record the album, I took a break of filmmaking. Went to the studios, and everything just joined. So Safari came, and it was out there. Of course, in those days there was no to just phone. So dropped the album. Go back, went back on set and started doing things, and I shot commercials, started shooting commercials, and if another boss of mine, Zigzudo Capo, came up with Heaven's Gate. Then I wrote a song for Heaven's Gate. I performed it. Yes, with OJB Jezreel. Oh, I've forgotten the song. It was something I used to sing. Oh my God. Mountain so high, I can.
Oh yes. So, it was, I think, Redeem.
Yes,
I love that.
City of David's.
Mona Lisa Chinda
and Genevieve and co.
Yes.
So the guy felt I should come on, get this name short. I want you to direct this project. I've seen what you did with commercial and music videos and blah blah blah. And okay. So that was how I got into directing. And since then I've done quite a number of numbers, including Dear Mother and Heaven's Gate as the director, several projects as a director, and of course producer too. I also produced for BBC World Service Trust. I produced and directed a couple of projects for them, and so that marked the beginning of my producership, in the industry, and I've seen playing music, I've seen all the things that I've been doing, and I'm here. Yeah.
Wow, so exciting.
Thank you.
So Queen's going to ask you questions as well, so get ready.
I want to ask you, how old are you?
I was 53 last December. December 27th precisely. I marked my 53rd birthday, and
yeah, you know why I'm asking?
No.
Because you look young, and I was wondering, are you sure you're the one that produced all these movies and TV series? Because that's quite a long time.
Yeah.
So give and take, how long have you been in the movie industry?
Well, I would say I've been there since 1993. That was when we got our first job. I got my first job as a soundtrack person. That was Chico Ejiro's first movie. Ayemale, Chico Ejiro, Lola Alawo used to be a big producer way back in Yoruba, and so it was a Yoruba movie. So that was my first project as a practitioner in Nollywood. There was Nollywood then anyway. Just called the movie industry, and so it was Ayemale, and Ayemale was produced in 1993. Yeah.
Okay. Are you also a scriptwriter?
Yeah, I do scripts.
So the movies you've just like Domitila, the rest of them, you do write the script?
No, my first writing was what's this Black Arrow? What's that Black Arrow?
Shagwarinze.
Yeah. The third, I wrote the third, got the sequel to I did the writing for the third part of the sequel, and that was the beginning of my writing. And but then too, it's also an area that I did not explore or exploit, and so a lot of times I sit in as because we do a lot of script workshops and stuff. So I have attended quite a number as a contributor, and and so. But I write. I have stories, I have scripts at home that I intend putting out in the next few months, and very soon, next few months, just
all right.
months.
Okay, in your profile you say you're a content developer.
Yeah.
Can you explain that part?
Yes, I can. I don't want to be modest here, but I've created a chunk of content, and from TV shows to games, and you'll be seeing some of them soon on cable television. And yes, and I do consult for people, do some but then I'm under NDA, a non-disclosure
agreement.
Sorry, I can't mention some of those things.
Which is perfect.
Yes, so I create contents, very original content, and you'll be seeing some of those in the next picture. Yeah.
Okay. So one more question. Being a filmmaker, I'm sure there are a lot of challenges that you have faced. A lot of them. Okay.
Yeah,
and when people see filmmakers, they think it's a very easy job. Yeah, so they don't know it's not easy. There are a lot of things that you guys go through a lot, and we want to share that with you. So I want you to just tell us the challenges that you faced, the tough ones.
Awesome. As a director first, you have to be knowledgeable about almost everything that's around you. You must understand scripting, you must understand lighting, you must understand how your camera works, you must understand managing actors, you must human management, you must understand managing your crew, you must dispute you a lot of things, and this can be quite challenging, especially in a kind of environment where you're choked, maybe because of budget, you're choked with a lot of these responsibilities, even the ones that shouldn't be your business, they come to business, and so that is. Then again, too, a lot of times we run on low budget, tight budget. Yeah. So sometimes you have to work overnight, and that can be. I've worked from 7 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's about 24 hours, and
straight.
Yes, and your producer will keep telling you that we don't have budget for that. We must knock these things and blah blah blah. And after running up with work that evening, I was driving home and I slept off on the steering.
Oh my God!
And it was a very close shave because I was almost entering a canal, but the culvert, I hit the culvert from high speed, and I just went up and just woke up flying. You understand? And so it's we've had some very very fatal situations like that of James. West died.
Yes, Tom.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Quite a number of accidents because people overwork, and we don't rest, and you don't rest because you look at what is coming in. You understand? So you've taken another job. You understand? Ordinarily, when you round up with a project of, you need to at least give yourself some rest, few months of rest. But then because now you look at responsibilities that are piling up every day, and you have to survive. You can't tell stories. Your credits are all over the TV, and if you want to ask, but you're getting a lot. You're getting a credit. You're getting a account details every other day, running to your now families, and so the challenges are enormous, and you must meet up, and you just keep walking. And that is that, and that is just one of those challenges. And of course you have issue of this. It's a disciplinary problem in the industry. It's a very serious one, especially as regards actors. You understand, and your schedule, and
don't keep to it.
Yes, you because I'm a pro total, in totality. I woke up 5 o'clock every morning, and I'm on set. By 5:30, I'm out. I've had my bath. 6, I'm down. 6:45, I'm down. Waiting for the actors. Some of them will start driving in around 10 o'clock, and telling stories and stuff. Even those who are in the camp with you. You understand? Someone will tell you they should. Someone will tell you I'm not 9 a.m. when you're supposed to be. We have shot 1 or 2 scenes. I need you to give me hot water so that I can, So you it is crazy, But then it's show business, and
It is.
it must go on, So we take it. It's a lot of issues, a lot of challenges, and just adjust some of the challenges that I personally hold. Yes, and so that's that.
All right, thank you.
When you tired today, complain, la 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 la. That song is titled Hill, and it is by Abay Esho. And yes, he says this is actually the first time this video is being played anywhere. So WhatsUp is WhatsUp. Now tell us a bit about the song.
Yeah, the song was inspired by NSA's protests. I was in the street, and I saw things, and I felt I need to write, and it's about the time I was going to the studio for the album, and I thought, okay, I need to write something about this, and for me the easiest form of expression for me is music, and so it has to come as music and the video, and that is it.
Are you sure you're the one that is just so there now? Are you sure you're the one that just saw there? Because it doesn't look like you. Look different.
Yeah. That's what they call Ebola in Yoruba,
What is Ebola?
You see it, someday you sing like this, and someone else sing like this, and like this.
Okay.
Okay. Reminds me of the movie Now You See Me. All right. Yes. You have many TV series and, of course, movies, reality shows to your credit. Want to know which one of these works give you the best satisfaction and why? We've checked your resume. Everybody knows who you are now. So, which one?
I'll say Spider. Spider because I love experimenting, and had a producer that stole my line of so we're shooting Spider in Abuja, and so one day, I was the first person to actually use a mini jeep on set. I have a mini jeep, and I just okay. So anyway, I'm going. I go with my mini jeep, and so even if you don't pay me for it, I must. So there were equipment to use. The actors, because the actors were like this. My crew were tight, and so they know me. When we talk, it's just signal, and also that it brought a lot of other. I had a lot of offers from all over here, from Cote d'Ivoire, from blah blah to come and direct, from other and multi choice, and so projects were flying in, and I got a chunk of awards. Doing that project. So, and for the fact that I wasn't shooting in Lagos too. It's Lagos is when you shoot in a place like Abuja, you don't want to come. You don't want to come. You don't want to shoot anywhere.
I know the feeling.
So, yes. So, it's the scripts were beautiful. I was part of the script from beginning, and it's a well put together project, and it's unfortunate that it's rated, but I would say that is one of the best works I've done. In terms of job satisfaction,
Yes, so we've talked about some of the challenges that you've had to go through in your line of work. You've said so many things, and trust me, I've had to learn. And if I can be learning from the studios, imagine what people out there are doing. Now, we want to talk about the positives Now we'll talk about challenges, what you've gone through, but what do you know about the good stuff? Fun working on set, positives coming. Like you said, the job you had with Spider, the one you did with Spider, opened doors and all that. So those are the kind of things we want to know, because we've also talked about a lot of people who want to go into filmmaking would say, these are some of the things that were challenging, so might want to draw back. But yes, if you give us the positives, it just creates a blend, and that's what we want to know.
Okay, I'm a nature freak. I am a nature freak, and I love to travel. I love traveling.
I do too.
Yes, so one of the things I enjoy about our job is traveling. The camaraderie, the camaraderie spirit. I mean, that's when you and the actors, before you get on set, now go down party.
Yeah.
Now go party. So when I reach set, when I begin blow myself, it's but then at that I love traveling. I love sightseeing, and movie making provides me with that. I'm a bit private, very, very private, and I don't like publicity, but that it brings you a lot of that.
Sure.
You understand? It's a key to open a lot of doors if you know how to use it. You understand? Your name is there. Okay, you go to a place and people don't even know you. What you mention your name? Oh, Abay. Okay, Abay, sure. Okay. So you understand? So it opens a lot of doors for you, a lot of opportunities, and I got a scholarship to school at University of California, film and television. Do you understand? To study, it's part of the gains of the. You understand?
Yes.
So there are a lot of positives. The passion. You just need the passion to grow. So if you're not passionate about it, I mean, it's despite the challenges. So I believe that you need the passion to survive in the industry. I mean, it's sometimes can be. I mean, it is as much fun as the challenges. That's the truth. And so what keeps you at that point of breaking down is your passion. You understand? It's a beautiful place to be. That's just the truth. It's a beautiful place to be, and it's one of the reasons why I also set up a film academy, Yabatech Film Academy.
When did you set that up?
Yabatech, yeah. It's my company in conjunction with Yabatech, Yaba College of Technology. Yeah. So it's about giving back. In my own little way to the industry, and I mean, that's giving me so much. That's I must say, because I know where I'm coming from. And, so I think I'm privileged to be to have been in the industry and be where I think I am today. Even though I still think I'm nowhere, because there's so much to achieve it.
All
right. Okay. So now you mentioned earlier that working with tight budgets is a challenge for you.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask filmmakers that come over here, but I've not had the time to ask. Now, for you to produce a very good movie, what range should we be looking at?
You see, like everywhere, every popular industry, Nollywood, or Bollywood, Hollywood, you have categories of production.
Yeah.
Yes, there are 4 million film projects.
That's for YouTube? Or for
YouTube.
cinema?
For YouTube. Careful, you can't take that to
okay,
the
so that's why I want to know.
So you
people like us that want to,
So I'm coming to that. So if there's very low budget, 4-5 million for this is basically for YouTube, for
you get good actors and actresses there?
Yeah, baby, a B list.
B list?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because your 5 million is not. You can't even pay. R&D won't even collect 5 million from you
at all.
So you have to go. Yes. Then the kind of equipment you're using. I mean, you can use. For example, an RE that's between 300 to 400,000 per day. The camera,
Wow.
You understand? So you go for, say, we go for a Blackmagic pocket camera that you can pay 20,000 per day.
Okay.
You understand? You structure your story is tighter, less location. Probably you have 2 or so location, so that you don't have to pay. Then your shooting time is thoroughly restricted. You guys shoot for 3 days, 4 days. They are done with the shooting. You understand? You can't say then there's medium budget films, 20 million to 30, 40 million. You know, then there's the higher, 100 million, 150 million, like.
So you said 500 million.
Well, I don't know.
There's no 500 million movie. Movie like Malaika, A Tribe Called Judah.
You see, 500 million is a lot of money.
It is a lot.
And for me, as a filmmaker, except you don't know what you're doing.
Exactly.
You understand? I mean, if you know what you're doing, I mean,
You'll be using up to that.
How? I've sat down, I read that, and I tried to break it down. And but there's also a probability that
probably there are people extorting money from her.
Sometimes I know a director that can shoot your film for 5 months. Yes, I won't want to mention him. So a director like that will definitely put you in a mess. You understand? So if the guy shoots for, in fact, there's a movie the guy shot for about 2 years. Maybe if that is the kind of challenges you have, that it is on that. Maybe slightly lower figure. But 500 million is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Okay, so quick one, you've won so many awards. So tell us about it. How many of them? And which one do you hold dearly to your heart? Like, I won this and I'm so happy and proud of myself. Okay,
the last one was a collective one, National Merit Award. I think for me it's the height of it. National Merit Award is that for me, because that's Dangerous Love by Wale Adinoga.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Yes, and I happen to be. It's a group of directors, though, me, myself, and 2 others. So, so it won the best TV drama, and for me, it's the biggest thing for me.
For you?
Yes, and even though I don't have the plaque, I would love to have it. So, but then too, that is it for me, and we put a lot into that project, and it came out beautifully, and I'm very rewarded.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so quickly, we're about to round up on the show. We want to know how you blend family and work together. Also, tell us how you relax.
Family and work. Sometimes you're out of your. Can I just borrow? Can I use the phrase comfort zone?
Sure, do whatever it is you want to do comfortably.
Comfort zone that you're out for. Sometimes you go for 6 weeks.
Wow.
You go for 2 months, and it can be challenging, especially when you have when you have kids at home. That you still, when I say kids now, I'm not talking about children now.
No.
I'm not talking about kids now. Like my youngest child is 13 years old.
Wow.
But then too, I want to be around. I want to see. It's a very crucial age. I want to be around to see what is doing. What is so. But then too, that's the beauty of technology. You have phone. You understand? You can do video calls,
time and all that.
Yes, guy, how you did this morning? I did blah blah blah. You talk, and at least that kind of it bridges the gap, and so that's just it for me. It's technology has to a large extent has bridged the gap of that desperation or despair, and that's that.
Yeah, so how do you relax?
Relax. I read a lot. I read a lot. I love to read. I love watching nature. I live in Surrey. At times I just drive to Unilag, like most front.
Yeah, it's just by the water.
Yes,
there.
just sit down. You know, I like good. I should be in Lekki Conservation tomorrow. Just go, take time off and watch animals, water, nature, because that's the closest we are to God. The closest we are to God is by His creations. You understand? So the closer you are to His creations, for me, it's a fulfillment. You know, sort. Yeah.
All right, there you have it. Abay Esho in the building, giving us wisdom, so much of it, and he's told us everything or most things we need to know about filmmaking, script writing, producing, directing, everything. And we are glad to know that we did have him in the studios. Now, please, before you go, give us your social media handles. We'll be honored to have him.
Yeah, just Abay Esho. Abay Esho. Anything at Abay Esho. Just type in Abay Esho there. Everything will appear.
On Instagram,
Facebook, on
X.
Twitter, on TikTok, on everything, bros.
All right, there you have it.